It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now Howell off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Give him about 3 on that first down carry.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. Dropped underneath, it's Sampson. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Hey, Coca 19!
Howell throwing for it. That one nabbed by Warren. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
That's good.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Again, it's Cook. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Allen on 3rd down. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Opening drive going according to plan. This is first and 10 at the 36. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throw is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Howell from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Foul out of the shotgun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
A handoff here to Sampson. Blast through midfield. And he's finally brought down at the 33. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the pistol, Howell. Throw secured by George Pickett. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a second quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Allen fires out wide, complete. Total reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. 2 set of downs for him from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Howell has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Hand off to Sampson. Still going inside the 35. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
That's good for a Browns. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Sampson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Howell now on 3rd and goal. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-point lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. And he sent a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will score. Touchdown, a one-score game in the first half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the shotgun, Howell. It's Pickens on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Into Sampson here up the middle. The middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Now Howell to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Howell off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's Howell. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stat savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 15-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action here with Howell. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get more points to end the lopsided first half. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. On the carry, it's Sampson. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. One play in, Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Howell. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
10 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10.
Howell from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here comes Sampson. Oh, he loses the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they're still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Brings up second and 15 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Scoop.
Howell. Called in left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Head to 60, head to 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now throwing on third down. Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, listen, if you're going to make that call, you better be sure you're going to pull it off. Failure takes points right off the board.
On first down, Allen. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Allen setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. Shoves him off. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Allen on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. The 30. Gets the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the third. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 28. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
19 Lions. Come on.
Howell back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
To the air on first down. Howell. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Second down carry for Sampson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play good for 17 on a first down.
17 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Browns football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round.
Okay, break.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go.
It's Sampson on the carry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
70 Lions. Track to 60.
Going on third, Howell. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late, and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This one falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motioning the tight end now. Allen now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43. To the air again, Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down, Bills.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Tight end motioning right. Play action now with Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he goes, third and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.